Oh man, it's been a long morning. Got my bucket hat on, and it's been a super long morning. Let me go ahead and get into the live stream really quick. Um, let me see. Let me make sure we're live on all platforms. So it looks like YouTube is okay. Go to subscribers only. Give me a second. We'll get into some stuff in a little bit. We'll answer some questions. I just want to make sure everything's good on every outlet. So it looks like Rumble, there's people watching, and it looks like on X, there's also, let's see. Come on. There we go. All right, we got 21 people that are watching on X. Make sure you guys, hit that like button down below and hit that subscribe button as well. This is like bothering me. I might have to go to a different hat. Seems a little tight today. Like my head got bigger overnight. Might be a possibility. Guys, yeah, hit that like button on X, hit that like button on Rumble, as well as on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Good morning. Good morning. Why is Luna crashing? Lunic is falling a little bit. We'll definitely get into that during the day. Obviously, we'll talk about Terra Luna Classic. Um, let's see. Why is? Oh, sorry. What's up, dude? What's going on? How are you doing? Dogecoin at 10 cents. Hasn't hit 10 cents. Let me see. Dogecoin is at 10 cents. Dogecoin is up 12%. Well, now it just decreased. As you say that, Dogecoin drops down, a little bit. It's down to 9.9 cents. So it was at 10 cents, not anymore. Good morning, everybody. Kick the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Yes, definitely do that. We have 7 likes and 29 people on YouTube. I'm trying to make sure that Rumble is good. It doesn't look like. There we go. Yes, I hit the like button. Thank you for doing that, King James. See Daniel, check out BTT. You guys, it's on fire. Is it? That's BitTorrent, isn't it? That was like ranked 100th. So it should be closer to that, I guess, or closer to the 90th. Yeah. It's up 109% right now. So yes, it is on fire right now. It's fantastic. You know what's crazy is the market cap. I don't know what's up with that because the market cap is definitely higher than a lot of ones that are above it. But for some reason, it's yeah, it's lower on the list. It's like 59th on the list, even though it's at a $1 billion market cap. But yeah, you've seen this run quite a bit. It's up 0.000001019, and you see it has $177 million. I don't know why it has that much in volume, but we are seeing a 108% increase in the price. That's amazing to see that. Market says available on Kraken, KuCoin, Binance is available on a lot of platforms. Um, Circulating supply, you have 551 trillion BTT. Sorry, 951 trillion. That's a lot. Let's see. Hey Matt, how much coins burned this night? So I'm not sure. You're talking about Shiba Inu? Did they end up hitting the burn button? Give me a second. Let me bring up X really quick and look up Shiba burn. and see if they have any burns that are going through. Where's their website? There's a website. So let me see. So, I mean, the burns are only at 1.1 million, so you haven't really seen any burns that are going through um for there. But I believe doesn't doesn't ShibBurn have like a tracker of some sort? I don't know if it's on their website or where it's at, but I thought they had like some sort of tracker or something like that. Not basically how much is burned, but you're looking at 1.1 million that's been burned over the last 24 hours, which is insanely low compared to where it has been at 8.2 billion. So, no burns right now. Hey Matt, how are you doing? How you doing? Where can we check it? Where can you check the burns? You can check the burns on ShibBurn, but there's no burns right now. Your rubble stop? My rubble stop? Like my rumble stopped, are you saying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about because I'm looking at the stream and playing it back, and it's fine. I don't know if that's what you meant by saying that. Matt, could you check out Frunk? Could I check out Frunk? Um, yeah, I can look at it a little bit. Um, is Frunk supposed to be like is it Franc like Bonk but Franc? Currently sitting at a $0 market cap with 440,000 worth of volume. Obviously, the fully diluted market cap would be different compared to how much is actually released, but we don't know exactly how much is released, how much in circulating supply. But the total supply, you're looking at million, billion, trillion, 98 trillion. It looks like it doesn't really have the popularity right now. Um, and I can't say that you have that major popularity. So it seems like is it trying to be? It's trying to be like another bonk. I would say no. I wouldn't look at this as like a major player. Um, because of the fact that it's really trying to fill a space that doesn't need to be filled because it's already there, right? Bonk is going to be that meme coin, and for anything that's kind of using a play on words with a position that's popular on that specific chain, I really don't think it will have that. Well, thank you, XRP singing for the super chat, the $2 super chat, saying XRP to the moon. Yes, XRP definitely to the moon. Whatever that moon is for you, and the moon is for other people, it will go to that moon. Can you look also into Lunic and how much burned to? Yeah, we can look at that. So a place where you check Lunic burns, right, is going to be Shib Burn Tracker, or sorry, Lunic Burn Tracker. So Lunic Burn Tracker has all the information kind of that you need for Terra Luna Classic burns. They're growing pretty steadily. I know they started out, I guess this month around 1,300, so they're definitely growing a little bit now at 1,000, 600, almost 1,700. So as long as they continue with it and keep it going, um, you could see some massive growth that comes from this. But anyways, if you wanted to check out the burns itself, the burns are currently the total burned is 84 billion coins, and you look at the circulating supply and you're seeing a 5.83 trillion. Last 7 days has burned 5.4 billion because you had Binance's burn that was included in there. But you've burned Binance's burn was about 3.9 billion, so you're seeing a decent amount that was burned through I guess the taxing system as well as other avenues that are burning Terra Luna Classic. Um, and yeah, so right now, I mean, 5.4 billion in the last 4 or 7 days is phenomenal. If we can keep that up, that'll be really good. Obviously, won't have the largest impact because 1,000 billions equals, uh, a trillion. But if we continue to see this volume this way, we could see massive burns that are going through. And if we could see, let's say, a billion in 7 days, um, we have 52 weeks. We'll see 52 billion that can burn off in a year, plus all the maybe Binance burns that come through every single month. Hopefully, that's around 10 billion. So 54 billion plus the 120 billion. It would take a while or a very, very long time, like multiple tens of years at this rate, in order to burn off the entire supply. So you need something more in order to kind of burn that off. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm sure there will be other things that are developed and taken on and all of that. But yeah, if you want to go and check out Shib or Lunic metrics.com, check them out. Or if you want to go and follow them on Twitter, make sure you follow them on Twitter. They have all the updates for the Lunic burns and Binance burns and everything that's going on there. So definitely check that out. Let's see, 118 people here, and we have 29 likes. If you guys can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, on Rumble, we have 25 people and 5 likes. So let's find a way to get that up to at least 10 with 25 people that are here. I appreciate it a lot. And we also have 9 people that are over on X. So thank you guys for watching and liking and viewing and doing everything you're doing. Okay. Sorry, just putting out a tweet really quick. All right. Yeah. Have you looked into Spell Token? I have, a couple of times I've looked into it. The moon for me is $10,000 midterm and $80,000, $80,560 long term. I mean, that's a tall ask, but it's not absolutely impossible. But it's like, do you have any shorter term goals, like what you're willing to accept? Because as you see, maybe $10,000 price that it gets to, it's a journey to get there, and that means that's a lot of holding of maybe hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars at those points. So how easy is it going to be for you to hold at those points, right? So has the bull run officially started, or is it just a pre-EFT pump? So the bull market has started already, right? Is it the um have we seen altcoin season really get wrapped into this? Not necessarily. I don't think so. I think it's mainly hovering around Bitcoin that's seeing majority of the volume and the traction and the money and the dominance and all of that stuff, because of the ETFs. But either way, the bull market has started. It started back in when it hit its lows, right? When Bitcoin hit its lows of like 15,000, yes, everything else wasn't really running. And they were all the things that we were investing into, outside of Bitcoin, were kind of tanking a bit. But Bitcoin was still on the move, and that's really the start of what you need to see within a bull market. So the bull market started back then, which was, sorry, which was 2022, the end of 2022. I had to blow my nose. I don't have any tissues down here. Um, Bitcoin's dominance going crazy. Yeah, I don't know exactly what their dominance is, but I would assume it is. Yeah, currently at 45%. We want to see that dominance decrease in order to see that trickle down to the altcoin market, but we're not necessarily seeing that yet. So we're not in altcoin season yet. We're definitely in a Bitcoin dominant season right now. Like it's all about Bitcoin. It's all about the Bitcoin ETFs, and even Ethereum as well. But Ethereum is not taking away from that dominance right now. It is having an impact, but it's not taking away from the dominance. So uh, following buy from Ivan on tech. Just launched 2 hours ago. Not sure. You're saying that you bought something from or a different position, INSP. Have you looked into Spell Token? I see it growing during this bull run. What do you think? Yeah, so looking into Spell Token. So for Spell Token, it's up by 1%. We're seeing it at a $65 million market cap. You see it running or making a move within this bull market. I could say that I agree with that. Seeing a Spell Token at $65 million worth of a market cap and also being listed on major exchanges like S tier exchanges, absolutely. Anything that's listed on an S tier exchange, in my opinion, unless it somehow gets delisted beforehand, will thrive. And Binance does most of the delisting. You don't really see much with Coinbase and delisting projects because they do so well of a like vetting process and verifying process and all of this other stuff. So Binance and Coinbase, if it's on there, you're going to see major traction. So yes.
Donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you for taking time out of your day to educate us. I learn a lot from you.
All right, well, thank you for that $5 super chat, and thank you for the kind words. I don't, you don't only learn a lot from me. I learn a lot from you guys. Like as I read comments and go through different things, it's mutually beneficial. I appreciate that in what you guys do because as you come here, it creates that second opinion, right? When I look into something, you guys give me something to look at. Like Spell Token looks like it could be a really, really good option for something that is a lower end market cap that could blow up in the bull market. Now, how far this will go, that's really tough to say. But the point is that you can probably look at it where it is now and see the positivity, see the growth potential in at least a portion of where it can go, and know that you'll have a positive gainer on your hands, unlike looking at the stock market where it's like, in the next year, will I 100% see this position that I have grow by 1 or 2x or 3x or anything? And it's like it's very rarely that you will see that, right? You're going to see Microsoft that grows by like 20%, maybe it'll grow by 10% or something like that, but fluctuate throughout the year. But in the crypto market, it's something to where you can expect to see a 2, 3x, 4x because it is so early stages right now. So the point is, thank you guys for being here and commenting and liking and doing everything you can to support the channel, because the more that you guys are here, the more that I learn as well. So I'm not going to sit here and take all the credit. There's a lot of people that know way more than I do when it comes to cryptocurrency, but I just have a simpler approach or the voice in order to kind of get that message out. Guys, we have 170 people here and we have 59 likes. If you guys can hit the like button, I would appreciate it a lot. What are the odds of seeing 5 cent Luna? What are the odds of seeing a 5 cent Luna? The odds of seeing 5 cent Luna are not ridiculous. Because a 5 cent Luna at these prices, yes, 3 cents would be like $180 billion market cap. And then seeing you add on another, 120 billion of that would be like a $300 billion market cap at these levels. However, we have burning that's associated with it. We have burning that's factored into it. So as you see that, it's like my goal or my level that I believe this gets to is 1 to 3 cents. But that's factoring in a little bit of the burns. But if you factor in maybe a stronger burn or a stronger impact to the burn, you could see this push up to a level of maybe 1 to 5 cents. And then if we have a huge impact to the burn, we could see a level of 10 cents, 20 cents, a dollar, and all of those. But am I 100% pushing for that to happen? I would love for that to happen, but do I 100% believe that, or do I believe that that will 100% happen? No, there's nothing that's a guarantee in this world. So I think 5 cents is definitely a reasonable level. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll and it's not letting me scroll. There we go. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. The 2 super chats, honestly. Hey Matt, what are your thoughts on Bonk? Just joined the stream, so not sure if you spoke on it yet. So no, I didn't speak on Bonk yet, but I did have a video talking about risky plays that may turn out to be very interesting in the next bull run. And one of those plays was Bonk. It's currently up by 25%. It's at a $424 million market cap with $113 million worth of volume. Now, if you did want to buy Bonk, you can use Bonk, or you can use the link in my description, which is for Uphold. And you can click that link, sign up, deposit money. We both get a kickback of $20 in like BTC if you want to. And you can buy Bonk on that platform, which is Uphold. So anyways, it's sitting at a 30% increase on the day. And I know for a fact that this will have a lot of success because as Solana moves, you'll see Bonk that moves a heck of a lot. And I wanted to show it on the screen. We've seen, again, 30%. The volume is actually at a decrease, but we are seeing the overall push to the position. 83% in the last 7 days. Looking at the last month of 973%. That means if you put $1,000 into that play, it would turn to $9,730. Is that not insane? That's crazy. Sorry, I need to stretch. But yeah, I mean, in the last month, you would have had a massive return within this position. And I mean, you're looking at Solana that has been moving a heavy amount, and anything that's associated with Solana is going to move a heavy amount. And nothing is going to be like this. Anything else can be created, as that meme or support token. But it will never be able to replace what this is right now. And honestly, it could be worth multiple billions of dollars as well. So it's not a bad play at all. And I talked about that within my video, breaking down, plays that are risky, that have that risk, but can provide a huge return in the end. Is $35 per XRP realistic? I think that's closer to realistic than what you see with a lot of people that are saying, $100, $1,000, $10,000 and things of that nature. Now, we understand that those levels definitely become more realistic as we see more adoption for XRP and for cryptocurrency overall. So that becomes more of a reality. However, the lower end levels, as we look at a $500 to $1 trillion market cap, which would be a $10 to $20 price, that's closer to that level than closer to $100 or $1,000, right? So it's closer to $20 versus being at $1,000. Hey Matt, I have a feeling that XRP is going to pop at any moment. What do you think? I think it definitely has the ability to absolutely run, but I think it does need a little bit of maybe news or some sort of speculation, associated with it. Maybe it's the XRP ETF that pops up again, or maybe it's a settlement or something. I don't know, but it needs something. But once it gets that something, then you'll be able to see it, absolutely run. And it'll be at the moment that it receives it. 230? What are you talking about? that won't work with me. Um, the amount of cross-border payments daily at $230 in XRP. Do you realize how quick it will go? Yeah, I'm in XRP for the long term or for the long run, brother. Well, yeah, I mean, we can all be in for the long run, but we also take short-term profits. I'm a huge proponent of finding a level that you're comfortable with, and not saying that you sell everything at that moment, but finding a level that you're comfortable with taking a certain amount so that you can now fund other things that you want to do, or be able to pay off things that you want to pay off, because then that opens up the door for you to invest more into the crypto market, or invest more into stocks, or invest more into different places, you know. So I'm a huge fan of that, because I don't want people to just hold. Let's say you hold $5 million in XRP, and it grew to $5 million, and now you're like, you went from, let's say, $5,000 or $50,000 to $5 million, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna sit on this. Well, $1 million can go a long way in paying off everything that you have, as well as giving yourself investing with an index fund and gaining a standard 10%, or putting that money into a dividend portfolio to have a standard $1,000 that you end up receiving in dividends per month, or $2,000 that you receive in dividends per month. It's all about what you can build for yourself, because in the end of things, it's all about what you are doing, and depending on what you did, you'll be looked at as whether it was a smart decision or not so smart decision. Why the altcoins doesn't move up? Because Bitcoin is all the rage right now. Bitcoin is really where it's at. I mean, you see some altcoins that's moving up, but Bitcoin is where all the rage is, and where all of the hype will be, because of the Bitcoin spot ETFs. And then you'll see that trickle down, right? That's what I said in the title. And that's what I believe I put out a tweet just recently. But you will have the trickle down effect into other positions. And that trickle down effect will create, hopefully tens of billions of dollars in other plays as well, as Ethereum or any other one there. So give me a second. Let me turn on the heat over here because it's kind of cold. Uh, People should research XRP a little more. They had 1 billion. They add 1 billion to the supply per month. Are you kidding me? Then they could do a V2 after all the supply is out, and then start over. I hold XRP, but very little. Yeah, I don't know about all that. They're definitely not going to do a V2 and start all over and everything there. Once they introduce that entire supply, which will take a long time for that to happen, or take a while for that to happen, because they introduce 1 billion per month. You're looking at 12 billion that they're adding, per year, which is still a 12, at least 12%, if not more than that. Right now at 50 billion, you would basically be looking at a 24%, increase. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 24% at, adding 12 billion per year. And then when you get up to 100 billion, everything is released. However, we still don't know if that's going to be a standard thing, if they're going to just automatically say, look, we're burning all escrow at a certain level. Maybe after this next year in the bull run, they burn all escrow that's left, which in the next, let's say, 12 months, they're currently at 54, so they would be looking at 66 billion. And then after that year, who's to say that they won't end up burning the escrow that's left over, maybe like in the last 30 billion coins, something like that. And then also there's a natural burn feature to the overall amount, or the overall balance supply, I want to say. And yes, it's not a crazy burn feature. It's not something that burns like a million or sorry, a billion or something like that. It burned like 11 million overall, and that was throughout the life of XRP. So it's not really an effective burn rate, but you never honestly know what will happen. So I can't necessarily agree saying that they'll do a V2. I can't necessarily agree saying that they won't be worth trillions of dollars. And I'm not saying that you said that, but I think they will be worth way more than some people think. A lot of other people, it may be worth less than what they think because XRP was or is assumed to be worth, tens of trillions or hundreds of trillions of dollars at levels of $10,000 or so. If you didn't get on an XRP at 0.001, then good luck. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. XRP will run its own. Patience is key. The information needed is there. It's Lunix season. I don't think it's Lunix season yet. I mean, we've seen Lunix run, and it's even actually getting closer and closer. It was getting closer and closer to the halfway point of the all-time high, which is insane to see how everything else hasn't really made that type of a move. So you've seen, like, say, ADA. ADA is at a level of 40 cents, which is fantastic to see. I believe it's up to 42 cents. 43, almost 44 cents. So the high point of that is like $3.80 or something, or closing in on that, something around that area. Basically looking at a 10x from where we were at like 38 cents. And where we currently stand, it's still closer to that level. Now, I think I'm up on my position at the moment. I'm pretty sure because I think 41 was my break even. I'm pretty sure, but we'll have to check on that. But it's up 8% today, and its high was up in the dollars, right? Multiple dollars. So it's literally it has to be a 10x. So we're still looking at like 10 to 20% of the all-time high. But if Terra Luna Classic, reaches the 0.0003 level, the 3% of a penny level, you now have that 50% of what the all-time high is of this after crash moment, right? Or after crash level. So AC level, after crash. How soon can Grok reach $2? I mean, it depends, right? If we see things like the Twitter account that comes back, which it will take a while for that to come back, but the Twitter account to come back, you have S tier or tier 1 exchanges that get on board. I feel like you could see that absolutely skyrocket. And then to add on the overall bull market, I think Grok could be the number one meme coin of 2024 or 2025 bull run. I honestly think that. And that's why I'm holding it, because it'll be worth, hundreds of thousands of dollars at multiple dollars. That would be a, $14 billion market cap. What do you think of Corgi AI? Corgi AI will run when Kronos runs. It will be a popular play, but once Kronos does make a move, that's when you will see, Corgi really flourish. And you've seen that in the past, right? CRO was making a move up to 12 cents, and Corgi was running quite a bit. As well as seeing VVS Finance and others that are running as well. Hey, Matt, maybe can you check Ordinal's dump reason? I know it's because of some X post, but that's all I know. I don't know what Ordinals is. I don't know what that is. What's the ticker symbol? Or what's the coin symbol? Guys, we have 193 people here. If you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. I want to get up to 150 likes is like my next. Well, 100 likes is my first goal. 150 likes is my next goal. So feel free to hit that like button. Get me up to 100 likes. as well as the people that are on Rumble. We have 7 likes, 25 people that are here. Did you ever decide on buying to IQ? No, I haven't. I have it on my watch list, but I'm really kind of um, all in Jasmine and CRO. I don't want to diversify too far out. Well, yeah, I mean you don't want to diversify too much, but 10 positions, even though it depends how much money you have, um, 10 positions is not, too much. Obviously, you can see that my 100 positions are working perfectly, where 97% of them are positive, which is just insane. It's still, it's crazy to me. But IQ, I can't remember what it was. Was this the position? I can't remember if this was it. IQ 0.006. So 60% of a penny. So I'm probably not going to buy it. The reason why I'm probably not going to buy it is not because I don't think that it's not a good play. It's because I really want to simplify the amount of coins that I'm buying outside of Kraken. So obviously, you know, Grok, obviously looking at, some other things. What did you think of the YouTuber trying to build a massive Bitcoin mining operation in order to buy back Lunic and burn it? I don't want to name names
Red
and
Star
get banned.
7311
No,
donated
go ahead.
$2 through
Name.
Super Chat. Why do you think XLM doesn't move?
So XLM is not moving right now because of XRP not moving as much. They tend to flow together, right? And anything that seems like it would be, even though it's not really like a parent company, right? Even though it's not really saying like, oh, XRP is the parent and XLM is the child. That's what it seems like, right? Where it's they call it they usually call those things like the sister tokens or something that are created under the same, but it's not really under the same umbrella, but it's something that moves together, right? So as XRP is or XLM is definitely tightly correlated with XRP. If you're not seeing XRP move as much, you won't see XLM move as much either. That's just how it goes. Um, you'll always see that trickle down effect there. And if you don't see one move, the bigger of the two or bigger of the three move, you're not gonna see the other ones move. So XLM and XDC, you probably won't see move as much. Thank you for that super chat, though. I appreciate it. And it's not 100% confirmed that that's the case. I'm sure you will see a branch off at some point, but right now they're kind of intertwined. It's like children growing together. You keep them together, and they learn from each other, and then one ends up branching off that's probably older and starts to get their own friends and learn the learn the world, learn life, and then now you have this other sister or other brother or other sibling that's just not um, that doesn't know anything yet, and then they start realizing their path and they start spreading away, and they finally come back together, and they're all um, great friends as well as siblings. So um, they'll create their own paths. But again, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. So yeah, go ahead, name names, whatever name you were talking about, for the YouTuber that's trying to create a giant Bitcoin mining operation and then burn Terra Luna Classic. I mean, whatever helps burn Terra Luna Classic, I'm for. You won't get banned from here. Hey man, what do you think about? Oh, I read that. I think something many people don't consider is that Luna can hit a $1 trillion market cap. Very small chance, but also very possible. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's always a chance for different positions or plays that could do that, but I I don't want to sit here and throw out. I mean, I can throw out those things, but I don't want to sit here and throw out things that maybe something that ends up triggering people and you know thinking that that's 100% never going to happen. But it's not 100%. It could, but it'll be very difficult to see that happen because I'm sure people, and it depends on what really the new normal is, what the new path is. Because if we don't have a breakdown of what that new path is, we truly don't understand how it could get to 1 trillion, It would be used worldwide. The special thing about Lunic is we got all those stable currencies. A bonk is up a 2,000+%. Overall, I would imagine it is, right? Any news on Elmo? No, I have no news. From what I hear, they're doing like the Meme Alliance game and they're putting like all of their focus on that. But we haven't really seen too much with the actual price and movement there. And they also haven't talked to me. I think they commented on one of my Twitter posts or something. And that's pretty much it. I need a new microphone. I don't want this microphone in front of me. I want a microphone that's like kind of above my head and one that I have hands free and do not have to worry about this and I can push far away and be out of frame, kind of like this. Like that's what I want, is to be kind of out of frame, this microphone to be out of frame. It's kind of just in the way. But I think I have a couple of microphones on my list to on my Christmas list. So I don't know if I'll get it. But since Erica doesn't watch my videos, even if she doesn't get it, I'll still end up buying it for myself and then use it as a business write-off because I need a different microphone for my studio and how I make money with, making videos and stuff. So with my job. But yeah. Hey, Matt, are you buying more Lunic and USTC on this dip or just hold tight? So I'm not buying anymore because I bought it already a very low price and I'm not looking to increase that cost basis no matter what. I currently hold 55 million. I don't need any more. It's worth about 10,000 some odd dollars. And I'm happy with that. I'm not going to spend any more money buying multiple millions of Terra Luna Classic when I could have bought at the lowest possible low that we saw here, which was a level of 5 zeros, right? 5 zeros and a 5. And was it 5 zeros or was it 4 zeros? 4 zeros and a 5. This cat's over here eating. I was wondering what that noise was, but it was her, chewing back here. A lot of Doge progress / partners are being made by the Elmo team. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay, wait. Oh, Levi is doing the mining op, and Claybro the Amazon link where his commissions are burning. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I haven't seen the whole Levi situation, but yeah, I don't know about that. YouTube is blurry again. YouTube is probably blurry because you need to go into the settings gear, and your Wi-Fi may not be. It may not be working with Terra Luna class or wow, it may not be working with YouTube well. I don't know what the heck my head is on right now. Brian, thank you for the super chat or the $2. Can you explain staking rewards on Terra Station? Why does it show a bunch of coins that I've never heard of? Also, it looks like I'm earning Lunic and USTC. Yes. On in the staking rewards, you're going to be able to earn a bunch of different things that are on the classic chain. So you'll be able to earn a lot of different stuff. All of those are minuscule though, and they're not really worth much. Um, but you do have the two or technically three that are worth at least a decent amount. Where you see Terra Luna Classic that's worth what it is, and then USTC, and I can't remember the other one. But there's a lot of other coins that you also gain rewards in. It's just a very minuscule amount, dollar amount that you end up gaining. Um, yeah. Also, thanks for being here every day. It has been rewarding for us as well. Well, thank you for saying that, Brian. Thank you for the super chats or donations, and just thank you for the kind words every day. Not everybody. This is the problem with being down here, where the litter box is. The cat just did something in the litter box, and I have to close that door because it reeks. So disgusting. Like, she went in there, did what she had to do, and then she was like, "Oh, now I have room, so let me go and fill my stomach again so that she can dump again." It's just disgusting. I hate the smell of cats. I mean, cats are okay, like the smell of cats, but the smell of what they do is not great. But it's no better than taking Emmy for a walk and picking up her dog crap with a bag. Um, it's no different. Uh, you said the key word with the cat, she. What about that keyword? Matt, BTT of Justin Sun is pumping. I did see that BTT was pumping. We talked about it earlier. Do you think Jasmine will be worth $1 again in the next bull run? I do think it will have potential chances to run to those levels. I'm not so sure that it will 100% break it, right? Because of the fact that you have a lot of people that invested at lows, you have a lot of people that average down to get to a cost basis that's at these lows. Because some people bought at $4, some people bought at a level of $1 or multiple cents, and now you're seeing it at a fraction of that, right? It's 50% of a penny, and they were able to lower their cost basis all the way down to these levels. Um, so yeah, I think it will be difficult um, for it to, once it gets to close to that level of $1, that it will retrace from these levels because it will be a significant point. But it does have a potential chance to do so, to break that level. It's just I'm always trying to be a little bit conservative while still understanding what the possibility is. So I think it will get close, very very close, and retrace from there. But within the long run, we'll probably see this break that level. It's just within 2024, maybe not. Thanks, Matt, for being balanced and cool. By the way, my hand is behind my back, and for some reason, it feels like good, adding pressure to, like, it's kind of like stretching my shoulder. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like stretching my shoulder at times. I'm putting 1K into Cyrus and Jasmine. You're putting 1K into each or splitting 1K into both? Matt with a lovely family, nice picture. Thank you. I appreciate that. We actually have to get that picture. Well, the picture upstairs is the newer picture, and I'm gonna bring that down after we replace that picture, which we should be replacing that picture in a little bit. But I think that one might be a little bit difficult because it's landscape. So, or sorry, that the new one is portrait and this one is landscape. So I might need to get a landscape picture to put down here. Thoughts about Lunik? Do you think it can reach $1 this bull run? Or Matic? Thoughts about Matic? Do I think it can reach $1 this bull run? Yes. Matic will definitely reach $1. Matic is not far away from $1 right now. Did you mean to say Matic or did you mean to say Lunik? Because Matic is like at 80 cents, which means it would be like a 20% gain, right? Yeah, it's at 81 cents. So, or 82 cents. It would be like an 20-cent gain there. Cass is BTC's little cousin, and XNA is Cass's best friend. If you like mined coins, how high can Luna get with the current supply? I would definitely say between 1 to 2 cents. That's what I'm looking at as the current supply, because that would be, or sorry, 1 to 3 cents would be a $59 billion market cap all the way up to a $180 billion market cap. So with the current supply, I believe that that's the range that I set. Probably more towards the lower end where it's less than $100 billion. But you see the popularity within this. I think you can see this surpass that level, even without seeing the burns. But the burns will always be a factor. All right, guys. So for the last few minutes, how many views do we have on here? All right, about 1,000. We're okay with that. So for the last few minutes, we're gonna go over to, or should we go over to Rumble? I only have an hour stream here. I can't really do too much because I have to put Harper and Hayden, or put Harper on the bus, and then Hayden needs to eat breakfast and stuff. So, I mean, I could continue. No, I mean, I could continue and have her down here, but I need to record some things and get some stuff posted. But we didn't really have too much time this morning. It was kind of a busy morning today. Breakfast is good. Breakfast is good. I don't eat too much breakfast. I barely eat breakfast. But yeah. So everybody hit the like button. Yeah, we'll just continue the whole way through here on Rumble and on X and on YouTube and everything. So we'll stay here. We won't go anywhere. But remember, in like future streams, we will start, early and continue. Today, we should have started at like 5 o'clock in the morning and then went all the way until about 8. So about a 3-hour stream. But we can't do that right now because it's one of those days. Tomorrow should be a better day. But I do have a one-on-one meeting with a Patreon member. If you guys want to join the Patreon and become a member and get the one-on-one meetings and, talk to me about a couple things, about your strategy, about, what you're investing into and what I think about certain plays, you can definitely do that. The link is in the description and you'll be able to sign up for the Patreon and everything there. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely hungry. Probably split because we are still early. Cyrus search to earn, which has a lot of potential. That sounds interesting. For some reason I've heard of the name, but I've never I don't think I've done any research on it. I put the wrong. Am I saying this right? Cyrus. Cyrus. I put something else. Cyrus Foundation. I've heard of the name. Currently circulating supply 109 million. I don't want to show it. It's a $5 million market cap. So 101 million, 102 million. Total supply is 224 million with a $5 million market cap. $5 million worth of volume, 110% volume to market cap ratio. That's actually really, really good to see that. It's on KuCoin, Gate.io, MEXC, Bitmart, LA Token. So there's a lot of different places that is available on. You can dilute by more than half the position, but it's not a crazy dilution, right? It would be worth an $11 million market cap. And if you can believe in it above that point, especially since it already has things that are available there, I mean, that could be very interesting. Yeah. And it's available in places that a lot of people can purchase, right? KuCoin, Gate.io, MEXC, Bitmart being for the US. So, good morning, Matt. Why is there so much FUD against Jasmy? There always will be. I mean, people don't like Jasmy because of what happened in the beginning. They equate fully diluting a position to being a rug pull because it drops so fast. But it honestly didn't drop that fast. It had a potential chance to increase. And then during that time, that's when everything really started to come back. And that's when Jasmy started adding more and more to their overall supply. I don't know what their dilution schedule was, but they continuously added until they got to a point where 98% of the supply was out there. And now we see it like closer to 99, right? I haven't made a video on Jasmy in a little bit. I should probably do that. But currently, Jasmy is at 56 or 57% of a penny. It's up 1%. I'm up. I'm up a decent amount on mine. I'm up $1,656 on my Jasmy position. So I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. I cannot complain at all. I'm holding 1 million Jasmy and up $2,500. That's fantastic that you're holding 1 million Jasmy and you're up that much. So you must have invested at a level of what, 337, 3700, 30 something hundred, or sorry, 30% of a penny, 35% of a penny, something like that. That's amazing. 32% of a penny. Let's say that that's it. If I could do math the right way. Because for me, I invested at 40% of a penny. Yes, around there. Okay, perfect. Just trying to stretch here. I need some good stretches, like shoulder stretches. My Jasmy bag is looking nice as well. Yeah, I like Jasmy. I think it has so much potential, and I'm so glad that I'm able to pick this up for a like 100 something. I think 100 something $1 million market cap. So yeah. Ooh. Caspa. What's up with Caspa? I haven't seen what's going on with Caspa. Is the price still at a higher level? Caspa. So it's currently at 13, closer to 14. If we look at the last last hour or 24 hours, we've seen this at 14.4. Last 7 days, we've seen this get up to about 50 or over 15 for a very brief moment, but then resisted from that 15 level. So I'm currently still sitting on $500 worth of Jasmy, which is not crazy. I don't expect the gain to become, or sorry, not Jasmy, of Caspa. I don't expect to be a Caspa millionaire. I really don't. I'm just gaining a little bit extra there with something. Do I hold any Bitcoin? No, I don't hold any Bitcoin. I mean, I hold a very small amount, which is like what I've seen from Coinbase, I believe. I believe I'm holding Bitcoin over here. Maybe not. No, I'm not. I thought I was holding Bitcoin, but maybe I'm not. Matt, when you come to visit France, when am I coming to visit France? I don't know. We haven't been outside the country since our honeymoon. I don't think we've stayed inside the country this whole entire time. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But if I do, I'll let you guys know. I'm sure I'll let you know in a live stream and in um, different videos and stuff like that. We need more Jasmine videos. What do you think is going on? When do you think we can get some major price movement? I'm looking for about 5 cents before I start executing my exit plan. Um, so there's not much news that's happening on Jasmine Coin, right? That's the reason why. There is news, but it's just not every day or every week situation. It's like maybe once a month we'll have some form of news through Jasmine Coin, and that's all that we get. Now I could put out videos talking about, kind of hyping it up a little bit and showing what it's going to be because I truly believe that that's what it's going to be, right? Um, but there's not much that's truly happening with it. Um, that's actively happening with it. Not saying not much that's going to happen, but not much that's actively happening. Like you don't need to have a bunch of things that are going on in order to have these other things like Jasmine Chain and other things that are getting implemented, right? So we probably will see a pump as we start to see that trickle down effect to other positions. But right now, we're not seeing that trickle down effect. You can tell by not seeing ADA that's moving, not seeing Matic or Polkadot or anything else that's really moving. Besides other plays that have outside factors and outside things that are happening to them, whether it's Grok, whether it's Terra Luna Classic, whether it's Shiba Inu and the burns that we've seen, or whatever, right? We have a lot of stuff that's happening on those in those positions. Where do you buy Caspa? So I have it in my Uphold link. If you guys want to use my Uphold link, you can use it. The link should be. It's not in the description, but it is in the description on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, let me go ahead and paste that in the chat for. Um, so you would use Uphold, and we can both get $20 worth of Bitcoin, which would give me my only Bitcoin that I would have. So if you want to use my Uphold link, feel free to use my Uphold link. Apparently, everybody that used my Uphold link didn't trigger the rewards or the referral bonus at all, because if it's not bought directly on Uphold, then it's not something that will end up triggering the referral. And in most cases, it was coins that were transferred over to Uphold. I keep forgetting MSC now. I need to finish setting it up. I finally figured out how to get it set up in the US. Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad that you're able to do that. And hopefully it all works out and you can get the positions that you want to get. When do you think the market will skyrocket? I'm thinking around the halving or ETF approval. Yeah, we'll probably see. I mean, right now it's already increasing a massive amount, which I couldn't have expected. I was like hoping for a $1.5 trillion market cap by the end of the year. And now it's like we're pushing for a $1.75 trillion market cap by the end of the year. And we're looking at a $1.6 trillion market cap now. And majority of that volume or majority of that movement is going through Bitcoin, but still, it's going to have a trickle down effect eventually. Lunic proposal 11888, which would reduce the active validator set from 130 to 100, has officially passed. How do you determine which ones are going to be pulled out of there? Is that voted on as well? Like, I don't understand how you reduce the active validator set without, having to vote on what validators you're kind of removing. Pepe, Floki, Sirecoin have helped me a little along with Lunic. Matt, you are young. You have to hold Bitcoin for your retirement, like real estate. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of other positions that I can do that with. It's not just going to be Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, I think, is kind of just for. Honestly, I think it's for nostalgia. I don't really think it has a crazy like major use. And the use was supposed to be that it was supposed to be the world currency. How are you doing that? How is she doing that again? Using the litter box again? Like, what is her issue? Like, I need to take some of this food away. Typically, I only feed her once a day, but we went somewhere, so we wanted to make sure she was fed while someone else ended up changing or watched the kids and changed the litter boxes and all that stuff. So I didn't want to have them do a lot of work there. But the point is, for Bitcoin is that I really don't see that as that end all be all kind of retirement plan like real estate. I think there's a portion of it that yes, it's probably going to be worth a lot. And some people that hold Bitcoin now, it may be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars at some point. But just because of nostalgia, not because of anything else or because of scarcity, rather than anything else. But then you have other things that will have a major use case in the end that could be worth so much more and I will hold for, right? Because if XRP is going to explode and XRP does get to a point where 10 years, 20 years down the line, it's worth $10,000 per coin and I'm holding 100, like that's what really matters. And that's what I'm going to have in the end, holding in my, cold storage and all that stuff. Once I do get to that point and holding that, put that aside, never touch it. And then when it gets to a point where I'm 60, I'm going to look at it and hopefully it's worth, a lot. Hopefully it's worth, a million, 2 million, however many $1 million, right? But hopefully also within that time, I can also have millions of dollars already within crypto and millions of dollars within the stock market and, stuff like that. Because my long-term accounts, are great, but I want accounts that I'm going to be able to create passive income with and consistent passive income. So whether it's a dividend portfolio or whether it's, investing into some index funds that'll pay me 10%. If I have $1 million, it'll pay me $100,000 per year. It's fantastic. If I have dividends, it'll pay me maybe $2,000, $3,000 per month, which I would end up receiving about $36,000 a year, which is somebody's salary. Honestly, it shouldn't be because the rate of inflation, the salary should go up that high, but it's somebody's salary at $30,000 a year. And that's just an extra passive income amount that I have there. So I was going to click on a video stating 5 trillion Shiba Inu burns a year, but didn't. Called it BS. Or is it possible? Your thoughts. So yes, 5 trillion SHIB burns a year is easily possible. With what's happening now, that's kind of reasonable. And I was actually going to make a video talking about how many it was in a year, but my video talked about 360 billion per month. If you can see this flourish the way that it is, Shiba Inu and what we've burned, where it was 8.2 billion. Let's just say we can burn 10 billion per, or sorry, yeah, 8 billion per day. Get to a point where it's 30 days. You have 360 360 billion that you can burn off per month. Looking at the year, you'll basically see, well, you look at 10 months, it'll be about 3 or 4 billion. And then you add in the next, or sorry, not billion, trillion, but you add in the next month or the next 2 months, which would bring it up to about four closer to 5 billion. So, or 5 trillion. Sorry, I'm getting this all confused. So ultimately, with everything, as you look at day by day by day, if they are going to burn off the entire bone balance that they do have there, yes, you can get to 5 trillion Shiba Inu per year. However, this rate of what they're doing right now doesn't seem like it's sustainable because it doesn't really make sense. Uh, but they've already done one burn, and like I watched a Claybro video recently talking about burns for Shiba Inu and how they probably, and he's right, they probably would have never burned if there was not pressure to burn it. If people didn't know that it was there, they would have never done anything with it because that's what they do, right? They don't give you any information because when they give you that information, they are held accountable to doing that, right? So you ever notice how nobody knows how much money the Shiba Inu game or Shiba Eternity has made? Because they don't want to let people know that, because if they do know how much money Shiba Eternity made, you would be forced to take that money and burn 5% of that because that was what they claimed they were going to do. But you don't have that. So you don't have that information. But anyways, guys, I have to get out of here. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. We'll also have, some more videos that are coming out later today, related to a lot of different stuff. I didn't record them yet, so we'll record them later. But definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, as well as if you guys want to follow me on Rumble, feel free to do so. The link should be in the description. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you guys